lamahle ngiyambingelela nonke eSwatini. Ngibingelela kakhulu igawuzela lengisubmita under yona la ku political formations. Ngiyanibingelela kungu-December nje. Ngiva ngiyalila and kuko konke lesekwendekile naswathi lamahle kubona ibheka akhuluma bheka amagagula uvukile la kimi and cabangani lokuthi ukhuluma, I think ukhulume, if not mistaken, it's a week or some days ago, akhuluma ngendzaba ukuthi besihlaseleka kanjani sibantu laba kupolitiki, sibantu laba influential. I would say that kubantu laba influential because I was first warned when this thing was about to happen. Masathi lamahle ngichamuka nebuhlungu bami bula ekuthinini indzaba yami Solomon yendeka namhla ngihlanganisa umnyaka ngahlaseleka lapho bengihlala khona eMabuya Township eNgwenya. Nganilandzela nje banazana babukeli kuthi kwacala kanjani kwendeka kanjani. Kona kubhlungu kungivisa buhlungu because ngithi nangucabanga kufika kunyembedi every time each morning ngabo around about past 10 kuyavela letinhlungu. Bheka ke ukwende ukuthi ke vele taqala phansi kwabakusha ngeva ngazuthi yeah. So kwakungumhla ka-12 nakwendeka lento 12 December 2022 le angehlakalela eMabuya Township. Kanti ke before kwendeke lokho nakuzana babukeli very active vele. I'm still an active member kaSwalimo. I was very active ngekhani ke kusa athekwa makawukawu ukuthi kunjani njani makawukawu this makawukawu that and iSwalimo beyinsha. Nanikhumbula ukuthi besiceda kuhlanganisa umnyaka, yes, 18 November yasungulwa 2021 November. Round about early November kuye 2022 ngireceive a call kulomnye umholi akekho la Swatini use South Africa. It's a female. Athi comrade Sbo ngisacela ukuthi uphume eSwatini. Thibude mina ukuthi ngiphumeleni. Ngimbutisise ngithi ngiphumelani eSwatini. Wathi usengotini. Ngithole i-information ukuthi wena amongst the people that are supposed to be attacked, but yena wakhuluma like I'm supposed to be attacked by the state. Angathi ukuthi nga-attackwa ngibani, but I'm trying to hlanganisa tinfo la ngebuhlungu bami. Athi ke phuma eSwatini. I think ibahlonisha bebatawuvela 15 November enkantolo of that year 2022. Athi ungayi nase on the ground uyohlola abahlonisha ukuthi kulihamba njani icala lapho. Ngithi no, hayibo, I'll go there. And indeed I went there, but I never took heed. But I called her again. Ngambuta ngathi you know what, nothing happened. Wathi manje Sbo, I cannot guarantee you. Kwathi round about those days, that is now after mhla 15 November. Ngibe busy kukhona umholi lo wadubuleka lapha bus nakuzana, is it, what do you call this, operator, one of the operators lapha kaManzini kwendeka i-shooting kwadubuleka lo mholi. Manje ngamthatha wathola ukuthi ukhalela unakwa iSwalimo, so I was in the forefront. I took that leader ePongola esibhedlela nangimumikisa kanti sekukhona sebangigadzile sebangibukile whosoever that was watching me. Ngive nangibuya ePongolo ngibe neshisekelo yokuthi even if ngihambe on Saturday, assuming ukuthi I'll come back on Saturday. No, I went there on Friday, so we spent the day on Saturday, assuming that I'll be able to come back on that Saturday. I couldn't make it back home, so ngalala khona ePongolo at the short time. I have a brother that is working there. Nangivuka ngithi hayi man, I need to go to church. I must be in church. Ngangena eborder, ngangena ngabo 8:30. I think they were still watching me, whosoever. Because I went live, the Khaniseng Mixalo Mholi lena ePhongolo ukuthi ngikuphi, so they already knew ukuthi I'm not in. Nangifika endlini, afika my husband athi manje, you know what, Sibongile, there is a strange GD6 that is driving up and down, but this one says two. Lele cala ngiyibonile beyidimile, but this one in particular, it caught my eye because instead ngithi ngiyavula lapha kule sliding door ngiyababuka labantu, then it sped off such that labantu bebakhala lapha nakuzaneni opposite lapho ngihlala khona baba confused ukuthi why bambuta naye ukuthi why, what's happening, nama I don't know. Bekusemini, it was round about bo 1 nakafika ngitshela ngithi mina akukhali lutho la kimi, angicabangi lutho because I don't know anything, and ikude lengwathi ukuthi mhlambe ngabe ngibanzakanya nako cause vele becedwa kunemkhondlo 3 loboshiwe and ngiyabathi buholi, but nje bengingakase ngathi ukuthi babhizi ngani elife, ngangathi nje ukuthi ngacomrade. Fine, ngihamba ngithi mina no man, nangibuya Sunday vele ngiye eSonveni, nangifika eSonveni ngithandaze, but in me I felt so tired, so worked out, so tired, so exhausted. I see ngafika endlini, then I just did myself, ngafika ngabo round about 4 because my church takes long. Ngafika ngabo 4 ngiciniwe phela, ngathi ish yathi icine Kenny, I need to rest, but ke ngaqala ngageza, ngahlala phambi kwe TV, ngahlala kwathi ngabo after 10, just after 10, ngathi okay, asengihambe ngolala, I'm tired. By the grace of God, the God that we serve, my husband ngalelo langa azange aphume lapha kule complex layer, very secured to the point, okay fine, we don't have a security, we used to have a security by the boom gate, but again we used to have 2 securities during the night bahamba nje the complex, but that particular day bese kude vele labo security. Ngise mina okay, asengilala man Kenny ngitsiniwe, athi ke okay sure ngimshiye esitting room, ngihambe ngekamereni. Nangihamba lana ngihamba ngiswitch off the lights along the passage, kitchen, everywhere, then ngingene ekamereni lami. Nangithi nje I had my phone in my hand, nangithi nje ngithatha ifone because I was still, I think I was chatting, nangithi nje ngibheke etulu ngiyalala, ngive kubhodla something, and inakubhodla lento I'm assuming it's thunder. Nangithi ngoba this thing, it appeared like kwabhodla kuqala before kufike la endlini yami ekamereni lami, kwashaya fastelo, ngeva ukuthi ngathi ngibuka etulu ngabona kungena smoke la kamereni, kungena smoke, ngathi ngibona ukuthi umlilo uyanuka. Everything in my bed is tailor made, it's a king size, so ngavele I just fell down on the floor with my phone still in the hand, by the grace of God. In fact, I best no Wi-Fi then. Ngithi mina hayibo, ngicela ngithule ngive ukuthi yabo, it's real, it's happening. But one thing I gathered that moment, that night, is that my spirit said, you're not going to die. Then that is when kwavuka le verse in me. I'm a Christian, I'm a spiritual person. Kwavuka Hebrews 12:29, it's for our God is the consuming fire. I was calling the fire that is above this fire that I'm seeing engulfing my bedroom. And ngathi when the mashanda, then it went down. It went down, ngathi tshela ukuthi okay, maybe bahambile. The first thing that I did is I WhatsApped the president. Ngathi president, in fact I made a straight call. Ngoba yena wangiva vele, the first nakuzana feeling that he got. Nguye ngamtshela ngathi president, I'm being attacked. Wakhokha nakuzana ngaleso sikhathi, I don't know ngabona later ukuthi bese uvele wasikhokha ngaleso sikhathi le lokucela ukuthi abantu abamane bayongihlola. Little did I know, something worse is yet to come. that was the second shooting. That is how it happened. I had my dog because it was being at a sitting room side indlu yakhona ngeva inja yami ikhala kabuhlungu, but then I had a deafening scream coming from outside. I said, no, that's not a dog, it's a human being. Then I got a WhatsApp, Kennedy, can you please lie down? I don't even know where I got those tricks of lying down. I didn't even know. Then my husband said, okay, vele ngilele pass, because besolo sikhuluma ukuthi what would you do if, because besesibengala GD6 and everything. Ngathi mne yo asat, but I always hear ukuthi now ngabe kune yadutshula stuff like that, you need to lie down. So he also said, I'm lying down, baby. Ngathi mne okay. It happened, but we never screamed. We were so quiet. We just saying, Lord, let it be. But already the voice in me had already spoken. There is nothing that is going to happen. I just need to be still. So then my mind, but I think I don't know what was going on. Then I called some police officer that I know. It's a female, Oshuk. She I think she did what she did because she used to come to the township just check and right, are we safe? Because there was once an incident whereby Emakula Lapangat attacked. So I got to know her. So she responded, "What's okay? You keep calm. I will report this case." Let me just try and call 999. 11, but the shooting started at exactly 10:20. That is when it started, and it happened for that long, because it was like now I'm getting used. Bese ngikathe nje ukuthi okay nangabe bagathe ukuthi mhlambe la mafastelo I don't know ukuthi bebata kwenda ini, because they were failing ukuthi la mafastelo awo, even though bekuyibhazuka le beyidubula, but they were failing to bring down the windows because they are shatterproof. And libonza loliqinile. And to make it worse, that is not my house. It wasn't my house. I was renting there. Bekuyindlu yaMandvulo, the late Mandvulo, Prime Minister. So that is how strong the house was. So they couldn't bring down the windows. So after a while, calls, respond again. I don't know, because it seemed as if they were very nearby. The way it happened, they were so close. Ngaleso sikhathi sebangishayela basegedeni, ngibone emathoshi sesesaba phela asathi nokuthi sivulele bani, ngibone emathoshi ayenyuka ehlenyuka nasithi sivula the curtain by the sliding door lebese our sitting room, a battalion of these guys. Kuchamgeke kufike kuvele naNimrod lo sebenza ka Nation, he's a neighbor there. That is the only person who came to my place, and he also knows my story very well. My mind was just so all over the floor, asking myself what is happening. A neighbor, there is something that has happened in my house. All over the floor, and it's like there was a shooting. Maybe there was a shooting spree. I didn't know. I saw the white guys. I think 3 of them. They came to my house, but remove the bullets on my walls. But Zamak check out the forensic guys, they were able to locate where the guys were, go to Bebe Megan Janganjani, and Abang Tubula, and checking Loguti, my neighbor, Lolangendas, by my bedroom. Here's the camera. that is what I'm assuming. That is why bakevile, and they were using lama dance because kune wall. There is a wall. Ma bricks. They secure it. But bona enfele ngathi ilgitsi la ngemuva. That is how they checked ukuthi bangema kuphi. Then they couldn't come just by the straight to my window because my neighbor une ma cameras and futhi abuke kahle abhekelena, but nyalo ngicabanga naloko lokuthi bangabonakali basithwa yini akuzana isihlahla semtholo lebesi ngazuthi sibasitha sithile, but they were at an advantage because they did what they did. The damage that they did into my house, it saw my cars. I had 2 cars. I had 2 cars. Leti moto tonke leto bathi dubula. Ati angitati nanyalo tebathi labathi thenga ukuthi bathi thenga kwabangusa waNkulunkulu. But nakhona bathi thenga ngemanani laphasi because they were destroyed. Akhanza ukuthi inja yami bayidubulile. We took it to the vet. It was put down by the vet on the following day. Solo busy ke lamaphoyisa ke vele up and down, and I assume lokuthi ba check ke lokuthi indlu yami benginato indichuma, because that is what I could think of that moment in time. Why would I be attacked? Why? What's the reason? I couldn't even figure out what was the reason of me being attacked. If I'm going to be seeing people that are going straight to my bedroom and as if they know my house and as if they've been to my house, the way they were doing things, but again, by the grace of God, I'm not even part and parcel of underground forces. I am a person lofuna inkululeko njengawo onke emaswati leva ngathi agcilatekile la kaNgwane. Ikakhulu mina ngingusomabhizinisi lomncane, I was really affected because it's like when they were shooting at me, they were shooting my finances, they shot at my spirituality, they shot at my physique, they shot at everything that I had, materialistic and anything that I possessed. It was put down to ashes. It was like I was taken 10 years ago, 10 years back. That is how bad and cruel this thing was on that particular night. What surprises me then is now when nangiva inkulumo yabheka amagagu yabheka yangilimata, because I'm trying to hlanganisa, because I cannot sit and relax and think and act as if there is nothing that happened to my life. And the police, the way they worked on it, it's quiet. The CIDs, they took me in, they questioned me, they asked me ukuthi ngibani lengimsolako, ngibani lekunjani, but I couldn't even put it together ukuthi how are they working? Would they really rely on the information? Because I would feel like maybe say probably angivani nasiswami bese ngithi mina angivani nasiswami bese sekuba ngazuthi okay vele ngibo labang attack vele, because at that point in time I was so frustrated, and nanyalo I'm frustrated because I haven't recovered and it's not easy to recover. First of all, I am a woman. Why would they do this to a woman? Even if say probably it's whosoever why would they go to that point of not destroying me in the land of the living like the way they did to me on the 12th of December 2022? Why would they do that? What is it that where was I a threat? I'm the only female that was shot. Comrade, that was shot so bad. Look, even themselves, they counted letting 34. Look, wasn't sitting 34? I'm not taking it from my head. They calculated the holes. My car, the smaller car, had around about 10 bullets on its own. My house, they not 18 bullets. Then the other bullets, I shot the stray bullet. But assume it's a stray bullet. That wasn't a stray bullet. That was not a stray bullet, because my neighbor, it's like she opened her sliding door as because her light was on. And then they shot at her. Bamlimata, she is amputated as we speak. I've never been to her because I'm also myself, I'm not okay. What surprises me is that Mill Park in Johannesburg, there was a thinking, what do you call this? So I happened to see other leaders. I spoke with them. But apparently there was a leader of a political formation who was already visiting that lady. Never in any given point in time was my story told. What is said is that even MDM, they were able to be assisted. That is the story that is going around. And their case was not as bad as mine. There was no furniture whatsoever. There was nothing. He's not even staying there. He was not even there. And I was in the house. In the house, and that moment in time room lekuthi manje kune ma leaders lafanele ukuthi abe carefully kune list lekufanele ukuthi iphume, and I'm asking myself, where is this list? Because kwaphuma ngabo lento kwaphuma ngephepha ndzaba lemhleli lodimene ukuthi kune list lekufanele ukuthi iphume yebahola futhi ba attackwe. Mina in my head, sitting where I am sitting, I am thinking that maybe they prepared that list and they acted angati party. That is me who was attacked. I'm asking myself, it's a puzzle that I'm trying to put one and one together, and I'm fighting a losing battle. I'm hearing things left, right, and center, who and who was there, but I'm trying to, I want to understand who really did that, because nemasi ideas. Nanga angbid, angitshela ukuthi i-ballistic report ayitholile. Nabangitshela ukuthi ballistic report bayitholile, bangitshela ukuthi there is this bantu labe baganga bebenta ba heist and everything, labatholakala munye wakhona wadubuleka babili bakhona badubuleka eNew Village, munye wakhona wadubuleka emahlathini akahlathi lesibhamu lesasebenda labasithola ukuthi simetha nalesi le AK47, because it was revealed ukuthi it's an AK47 by lama mercenaries lafika lekami. Lo mlungu lo wangitshengisa, I do have his number even now. Wangitshengisa wathi this gun is not found in Swaziland. It's either found in South Africa, but on rare occasions it's found in Maputo in Mozambique. And the lesbam lamasi, according to the CIDs, satholakala eShuthe, because they try to angmathi Swaziland that nazana is only now lapho khona ngathi sengiyakhona kumdlula bophonjwana, now thatha a dirty road uyabo nomasondlule angathi khona lapho nje bathatholakala lapho lesibhamu leso bakhanza ukuthi simetha nalesadubula kami endlini kami. And the only person who survived the nakuzana le shootout nabadubula le New Village bathi nguvika wakadlamini babuta mina uthi ngiyamati yini Vika, ngingamati Vika, ngathi angimati vele because ngingamati, but ngimati emuva sabangitshela ukuthi Vika bathi ushonile, ushone ngethingi ngathi Vika ngimuphi, ngoba ngikhona lapho khona bathi manje Vika knows ukuthi manje he was the only one who's surviving. He might be the one who would know ukuthi ngibani wadubula. And lokunye lokavela ukuthi lesibhamu batshela mina lama CID athi lesibhamu lesadubula leka i-problem labasi what so lama underground forces, they were into two groups. Lelenye i-group beyithi nayo sebenda leyo umsebenzi wabo basisethi ibhamba bathi ifake ehlathini, nabathi ifake ehlathini labanye bathi lanze. It was just their meeting spot on how to hand over themselves the guns, of which is something that I don't even know how they were working, but I got that information from the CIDs. Ngathi kuthiwa ukuthi no mangabe bese ngithuthula ngebantu lengingabathi ukuthi ngibendeni baku, because nanyalo solongane ngiyadibuta ukuthi bobani abangidubula, for what reason, why were they doing that, yini laba ngoba nasihle phela lo khulumela inkosi ngibani lona ngathi uthi wathi manje Tibhamu Sibongile wakhuluma in courts akhuluma ukuthi Tibhamu tikipa ngidecoder as Tibhamu. I mean, really, When you look at me, you see somebody longaphatha sibhamu, longasebenzisa sibhamu. And they gave me a reason of applying for a gun. They gave me a reason because nangabe nyalo umuntu athi uyachamuka ngimdubula mbamba because what I've been through maswati lamahle, I do not wish it even to my worst enemy. I do not wish it to my worst enemy. To top it all, ngabona comrade Mema adutshulwa right after meaning bese kuse South Africa. Cabangani ke nazana ke balaleli na into le yendeka. I stayed in Swaziland after the shooting. Ngahlala round about 3 days trying to sort myself out. Ngiyambonga ke umeli lo wangisida ukuthi cause vele ngalimala financially namanje I'm not even okay. I'm surviving by the grace of God. Ngisurvive ngemsa waNkulunkulu, ngisithwa abantu lapha nalapha lokhonile kungiphosa 100 rand kulabo labangiphosa. It's so amazing cause ngiphosa abantu abakhunga labakhunga labangekho ka MDM. Laba ngivela buhlungu labatiko ukuthi kwendekani empilweni yasibongile. Ngathi ngiphuma enazaneni eOshoek, I used the other car ngabe thina ngibuyako ngavele ngayithengisa cause yabayishaya le water pump. Ngazama ukufixa yona quickly kuze ukuthi ngifike lapha bengiyakhona. It's bad. Ngathi nangiphuma eborder sengiyofika enazaneni kule off ramp lethi nangisuka nangiyekela eMelo ngithi Caroline. Just before the off ramp ngithi Wabaton, I saw a car, a Mazda Demio. It was carrying 6 men. Ngathi nangidlula. The guy was just opened the door and the artist sigcobo sakhe anginakuza aphize futhi eme. I noticed it because vele bese lokusaba bethesela kimi. But ngathi nangiyibona naseng halfway to Caroline. Wangidlula ngespeed ngathi mne Kennedy ku my husband nayile moto beyisilandzela lengidlule before Wabaton. Utawubona phela nasi nayidlula nayithi yadlula halfway to Caroline ngayikhanza imoto ipakile nyalo ipakile na umgwaqo lo ngazuthi uchamuka kunemgwaqo lo ngazuthi kuyi junction nje now before Caroline. Nice, appreciate for saying the same thing. But I gave myself time. I just want to drive slow. And I just want to drive slow and check who are these people. But the weather being a single guy. There's 6 guys there. A Mazda Demio. There's 6 guys actually there. Wasala ke lapho wavula isikhala ngathi mne let's just see because my car was always giving me a problem. I could drive around about a few kilometers, then I have got to pour water. Ngathi ngifuna ukuthi sime eCaroline kuze ukuthi singemi along the way, along the stretch lesithi Carolina to Vanderfontein. I just need to put some water atoba enough because bebayilimetile vele I-water pump. Ngifika eCaroline ngathi mina I just want to park where I think I'll just give them enough time wherever they are. Ngibabone ukuthi vele bakhona. Ngapaka emva kwe-truck before lapha eKFC eCaroline. Ngapaka ngathela inazana eMandi. Ngathi just la nganizana la kule truck sabona imoto ipakilwa phezulu futhi avula the fastelo the same person. Ngathi yabona ke yaphiza futhi yasokha ngemuva ngathi yabona ke nyalo no matter the potholes, no matter what, I am driving for my life. And we missed it before. I think maybe they wanted to make sure ukuthi ngiphumile kangwane or siphumile kangwane or what. Safika eVanderfontein lapho khona sekunema lights kahle khona. I checked back, there was nothing. Safika kahle lapho to our destination. And I really want to appreciate the comrade Lelanghausa during that time. And ngiyabonga kakhulu umholi lona wangisita. I was so confused and I'm still confused because this thing each time all the time ngabo 10:20 this thing it wakes up. Nyalo ngihlanganisa umnyaka I'm broken. Ngiyeva lokuthi this thing yangilimata and ngiyabona nalokuthi yangilimata At some point in time ngike ngakhuluma nalomnye umholi wathi umholi yathi ubobonga lokuthi uyaphila ngiyayibonga impilo kuNkulunkulu but ngiva ngazuthi kube manje ngafa. Maybe they were going to be much happier. Maybe. That's my life. Kubuhlungu because I was my story was not told. They literally ignored it. By rapper. They wanted to rap it, but it's so unfortunate. Kuthi ngiyaphila. Bengisengila ekuthinini just after my shooting, Comrade Mema was shot dead. Just after Comrade Mema, there was no space. Comrade Tulane, there was no space because nangibuka ukuthi mina 12 I got shot. Then round about after 28, I think it was after Christmas, Mema got shot. Then after New Year, within January, the people's lawyer was shot. In my head, I'm thinking, nihilist. Nihilist. Nihilist and the labo laba ignora lenzaba yami. Ngibo laba yati. Because they come up with silly stories, funny stories. Funny stories. Some people, they ask me, why do you always come to Swaziland and stay and be in Swaziland? This is my country. This is my home. I believe the state could have protected me. I believe the state could have called me. They were, maybe they took advantage of Lesimo. And I believe if it's the MDM, yini lokukhoni ukuthi ngaze kubulawe kuphume umphefumulo but inazana inazana video ya Bheka Makagula left me with so many questions. Ngivile lokuthi part 2 yethu. I'm praying ukuthi lamadoda ahlangane, and I'm praying and I'm hoping labantu who did this but I'll face umthetho. And I am very much hopeful. I'm not resting. I trust the God that I serve. I trust him with everything that he couldn't have kept me. He kept me for a reason. He will answer my prayer. He will answer my prayer. 2 things, Babugeli, letting limatako. 1, nguleya Bheka le velile. 2, yazweli. Dawuqala ngale ya Bheka. Bheka nakayichaza lento yeku-attackwa kwebantu laba bekwenteka ngakhona. Kungibuthi kushana lo mbuzo wekuthi, was he part of those people that came to my house and attacked me under the instruction? Ngoba uyasho lapha kule video yakhe ukuthi kule live yakhe ukuthi they were so surprised ukuthi lama instructions baniketwa ngunazana ngunomholi lona lo Bhabuli abaniketwe ukuthi abayo attacker ema leaders la ku MDM bangasendi lento lebebasihlanganisela ukuthi phansi bayende babaniketa instruction yokuthi abato attacker emanazana. I'm asking myself ukuthi le list lebekhulunywa ngayo ukuthi itawuphuma, was it the same list la khuluma ngayo Bheka laba baniketa labantu ukuthi abato attacker yini? Was I amongst them? And they executed it. Imagine it happened in nakulonjwa SFDF just on Saturday, kulonjwa SFDF Sunday babhizi bathi bayehla bayinyuka bazula lapha kami babuka ukuthi mhlambe bebabuka ukuthi how are they going to do it. Then Monday I was attacked on a Monday nga 10:20 ngiyatibuta ukuthi bheka how much does he know about my attack. Looking at ukuthi yena beba instruct ukuthi bayoshaya ema leaders MDM, certain leaders of MDM, and during that time Zweli was very critical about Makaukau. Nangisuka lapho ngibuya kuye yena lo Zweli ngilimele bahlekisa ngami baningi labantu abahlekisa ngami Zweli ekhathi, and to top it all I am a female. Nangabe bawudiva budrotha emandla, why didn't you come straight to me? Wangifacela ukuthi ngicansula ngani Zweli. You had the guts to come go on Facebook, online, social media, spoke nonsense. You say mina bengihamba nema underground forces ngiwalayisha. Ngangiwalayisha bokuphi wena besilayisha sana nawe bekwende njani? Kwakwende njani? Nganginawe mina. Nangibona ngilayisha ama underground forces. Let me just say, what are you going to gain? I am a female. Yeah, I am. We set up. Do you know what whosoever that came to my house, forensic and everybody, they could have sensed they didn't find anything. But you yourself, you're sitting there in your comfort zone. Set up with the state. And you part of those people that discussed my attack. And you made sure report now. We don't know one another to that point. You do not know me. But it's like you know who attacked me. You knew that I'm part of that list. Then suddenly by the grace of God I survived those bullets. And let's cut it out. I would sleep around about 12 because it's very safe. There is a street light there. It's a secured area. And it could have been anybody. It could have been my family. My mother usually comes there. My family, they come there. And I have a husband who's a foreigner to top it all. You guys chose to do what you did. Because you downplayed my thing. It happened like you happy. You are happy, ne? And I pray lokuthi le crackdown ibe khona. Ngalokuthi lama kushona kwaThulani ushone njani? Ushona kwaMema comrade Mema ushone njani? Kusho kulinyata kudutshulwa kwami what happened? What really happened? If Bega is going to come up with such an information, and I'm still alive and I will live till the end of time. That whosoever who did this